Hall of Fame, Farouk is just a dirty man. That's a fact.
Dirty man.
My early tenure of Crescent, I put that man in a headlock. From that day, things have never been.
Street side 101.
That's not even a question.
Say the streets ain't safe, boy.
Streets ain't safe. Streets. Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Shah back at it again. Controvershah. Next episode. Listen, man. So far, we've been interviewing a lot of these Desis, Pakistanis, Bengalis. But today, I have my very first Arab interview for you. So you know what that means? If I gotta interview one of the Arab brothers, I gotta turn into Arab Shah. Arabiya. Woo! Nari nari, nari min jamalu, nari nari, abi jalalu, nari nari, nari min jamalu, nari nari, abi jalalu. I don't know what time I'm doing in CDL. Habibi, that I don't know why I'm here. Habibi, that nari nari. Habibis, Habibtis, Arab Shah today for you. Listen, this next brother that I have for you, he is an Arab star. Well, some might say he's not a star, but he is soft. Soft like hummus without the bread. Sweet. But when he gets angry, oh, la hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. You better watch out. Do not upset him. He's one of the most sensitive brothers in our league. Emo is the right word, yes. And he loves physical altercations, physical, like, you know what I mean, yes. Some line maybe you hear from him might go something like this. I love Hanith, and I will smash your face with my big fist. Pow! Brothers and sisters, I am talking about the one and only Hamdy El Sayed. My brother. Assalamu alaikum. Ahlan wa sahlan. How do we do it in the Arab culture? Can we do the kiss thing? How do we do it?
We can do the hugs.
Let's
We'll do the hugs. We'll do the hugs.
Very good, very good. Usually they kiss on the cheek, but I guess we don't do that.
We'll do that, yeah,
It's
in
all
another lifetime.
Brother, I welcome you to our show. It is a pleasure to have you here with us. I want to start off by asking you, where the heck have you been for the past couple of months? You disappeared on us.
Firstly, I'll say Crescent World, everyone is missed. That's without a doubt. And it's not that I disappeared. It's more so like anyone in life. You need a break, a reprieve, and here I am, back again.
Alhamdulillah, back at it with special request. Brother, why are you being called the softest big man in our league? They say you are the Dwight Howard for being so big and soft. Do you agree?
I can't say that I ever felt that I was soft in the Crescent World. If anything, I felt maybe I was too aggressive for certain human beings. Soft in the game, that's opinion based. I felt I was one of the most aggressive men down low, rebounded like an animal. Did I score the way I should? I can't say I did, but things can be changed.
Yeah. MashaAllah, this brother, he's so good looking. You just zoom into his face. Look at the features. Brother, do you model? You model on the side?
Astaghfirullah.
Astaghfirullah. Okay, you don't model. You don't do that. Streets is talking. The streets have questions for you right here, Mr. Hamdy. Alright. The first question. This brother asked, I don't know why, but it seems to people that you have been involved in a number of serious altercations. Example 1, the fight with Mike the Ref in 2010. Example 2, the fight with Zach and Imam member 2012. Example 3, the fight with Mo B and Maz in 2016. And 2017, the fight versus the OGs. Which one do you regret from these, and which one do you accept the blame?
I'll never regret any tussle, argument, or aggression I've displayed on the court. If anything, I did what my heart felt was right. All the situations in which he's discussed here, I'll never regret those days. If anything, I should have done more. In reality, I was misrepresented in this league. Once people come to have an idea or an ideology of you, that's what carries on. So if ever there was a mishap or a misstep, it was, oh, this is Hamdy being the aggressive man that he is. In reality, It's not the soft man, it's the aggressive man being who I should be, which is the center, the intimidator for my team.
MashaAllah, the intimidator, the center. Brother, but there is the perception of you as a troublemaker. You know, in life, people remember the bad over the good. How does this make you feel?
Unfortunately, being deemed a troublemaker is opinion based, essentially speaking. You can live your life in many ways. So many can come out in front of you and say that they're living it the most responsible of ways, and in my eyes, you're hiding behind closed doors. If anything, I'm disliked because I'm too honest, I'm too passionate, and sometimes that's just too much for certain people.
So in addition to your physical altercations, you also verbally jawed with some of these people like Riz, Sai, Farouk, Fahad, Camille, Moesh, the list goes on. Why do you like to verbally get into it? Why not brush it off?
I will say one thing. I, at times, can handle my emotions improperly. Do I regret it? Again, these are all lessons learned. Has it affected relationships? It has. I've lost some quality friends in my time, but that's life. You have to learn by these things. Do I wish I can change those things? Hell no. I'll still do the same thing, argue with the same men, and still prove my point. These are the same men that need to hear what needs to be said. And I'm going to say it.
All right. So what he's saying is he's going to give it to you straight. If you don't like it, you take it. It don't matter to him. Brother, for all the sportsmanship awards you have won in the league, aren't you sometimes ashamed of the poor conduct in these altercations?
Sportsmanship awards can definitely be won in the same year in which you've had an altercation. Again, opinion based. I, like many others, or in my eyes, I guess in between the first few years of Crescent, I don't feel there were many people dedicated to the cause. So it was very easy for anyone from outside to come in and tell me, well, why are you so aggressive? Yet, why are you not committing the same that I committed to this league? I clean up the plastic bottles off the floor. I collect the garbage. I will grab your jersey and take it home and wash it for you and have it ready. Yeah, I'll curse you out in the middle of that game, but I'll break bed with you after. And that's who I am. I'm an honest person.
Yes. He is an Arab. He's a true Egyptian. You know what I mean? A man with a lot of pride. Now, some say that Hamdy, you are easy to instigate, that you are easy to get into your head, and that you're mentally a little weak. How do you respond to that?
I'd be a liar if I said I didn't possess emotion, high emotions. Do I overreact at times? That's natural. It's life. We're all wired very differently. How I can handle it, how others around me have handled it, is what comes out to be the difference in this world. But emotion is emotion. If you don't have emotion, you don't love what you're doing.
But brother, can't you have the wrong type of emotion if you're letting other people get to you and changing your way?
I have allowed certain human beings to get to me, but at the same time,
Why?
get to me in the sense of in basketball. A couple of words shared here and there in the game, so I'll throw an elbow. But that's part of how I was taught to play ball, which is if you're going to talk, I'm going to talk back. If you're going to throw an elbow, I'm going to put you on the floor. I guess I always wait for the outcome to see what's going to happen next.
That is Hamdy. Can you make this change?
Change can be done. Have I changed? I haven't changed. I will say that it's not that I'm ashamed of how I've been. In reality, things happen. And I have let my emotions fester at times. And if anything, it has shown to be a little too much in terms of osmosis.
Hamdy, you're playing this role as if it's okay. You know, you just have a smile on your face. This is very serious stuff. You know, the physical, the verbal. These things can ruin friendships. It can ruin bonds. You know, so how do you fix this? How can you fix this for yourself?
There is no fixing. We're in a world today where once you've made your opinion on someone, that's it. That's who you are. And so I've continued to be that guy, the enemy.
Do you want to fix it?
I have no place in caring in terms of wanting to fix anything.
So
I'm going to keep balling the way I ball.
You're saying you don't care.
What is there to care about?
Hamdy, honest question. The season that you won a CBL 30 championship, in the finals game, you did not want to get into the game. You refused to go in. You know, some people said you were like a little meow meow cat. Is this true? Why were you afraid to go in?
That's just misconstrued. I had missed the semifinals. They had Mojo together as a team. What I did was what most humans in this Crescent League don't have the guts to do, which is put your pride aside and go for the W. I saw that the team had a mojo without me in the semifinals, and I wanted that to continue in the finals, and so it did. Ali came out and was a stud. Actually deserved the finals MVP. That guy took my position in the starting lineup. I, being the unselfish man I was, sat to the side. People can look at me as being scared when in reality they don't have the same guts to put themselves to the side and let someone else get that spotlight.
Right. But your teammates, they were upset with you. They were wondering, why is Hamdy not, when we need him the most, he's not there. Is that the type of person you are, that when the team needs you, you're not there?
I can't say, that's the one thing that no one can ever question me on, is my passion for teams. I don't miss games. I come from across the world. Many people travel, but I deal with things that you don't have to deal with. Looking for 1 hour parking spots, there's no way I'll even listen to that nonsense. I fight for my teams to the death.
No nonsense, CBL. No nonsense for this big guy. Hamdy, from what I'm understanding, you don't care. You haven't made changes. So, where do you go from here? How do you sleep at night knowing you're this type of human being?
How do I sleep at night? I eat my shawarma. I eat it well. Tuck myself in bed, and I start all over again. I have no maturity issues.
Really? You don't think you have maturity issues? You
What
did
would be
these
the maturity
altercations
issues?
and you had verbal things with
What were the
people.
altercations?
But
It's
you fought
basketball.
people.
Men being men.
Not when you put your hand on somebody's neck. You grab the man by his neck.
Is that not men being men?
Choking someone. The fun now. I will give you 5 names, and you will tell me what you don't like about them. Okay?
Alright.
What do you not like about Camille?
He's squirmy. He tries to get things to go his way. He will act very smart about it and say that it's not his intentions or not exactly how it looks or how it's coming off. But one of the sneakiest men in all of Crescent will have to be Camille Khan.
That is called Sly Fox. Yes. What do you not like about Sai?
Cockiness for no reason.
Is he overrated?
I mean, the guy shoots the ball a ton. So if you're shooting it 40 times a game and you're not making it at least 10 to 15 times, then you better. I mean, at the end of the day, he's making his 10 to 15 shots out of the 40 attempts. So okay, you look good. You're making 20, 30 a game. In reality, can you go one-on-one with most people? I don't think so.
Oh. What do you not like about Farouk?
Farouk, I've had many emotions for this man. I love the guy first and foremost, so let's say that. So, but I will say, like a Camille, he has his ways, and when I mean that is he will bend occasionally. He will also say, like Camille, that he does not bend for people, but this man will do what must be done, especially if the right pressure is put upon him.
Farouk, the bender, according to Hamdy. What do you not like about Muz Hafiz?
Muz Hafiz, a stunter?
As we had to change the location, we got kicked out of the other Desi place. They don't like us. It's okay though. No more basement. Now we in a nice view restaurant here. Brother Hamdy, I want to ask you, as a big man, how do you average less than 5 points and 5 rebounds? Isn't that disappointing to you?
That was my final season. I don't count that as anything. Basketball it's a game of numbers, I imagine, to most humans, and especially most of the men in our league. So I'm sure that when I was averaging 5 points, most people will tell you should be doing more, but with more, there should be more opportunity. I wasn't getting a rock the way I wanted, that's all. Simple stuff. There's a lot of ball hogs in Crescent. A lot of dudes who think they're a little too nice, and they ain't that nice. Name people, I can name people for days. At the end of the day, it's I challenge them one-on-one, and they all just talk trash, and they walk away. Play me one-on-one if you think you're that nice.
Oh, okay. Who are these people who think they're nice but they're not that good?
I mean, we'll name the names
Come on,
we've been talking
give
about
us
so
some
far.
names.
Sai will be the first name.
Oh.
Play me one-on-one. I'll bust his ass.
You think you can beat Sai one-on-one?
That's not even a question.
Wow.
I've challenged the likes of Who else have I challenged in this league? I've challenged a couple of human beings in the league. It's all social media gangsters in this Crescent League is all I'm dealing with. A lot of people who talk shit, got nothing to do when it comes to on the court or in person.
Wow. CBL, you hear that right there?
You run with a team of 5, of course you're going to look good. Come one-on-one on the court, when it's me and you, let me see you do all that yip-yap you're doing.
Hamdy, some people say that you have won more fights than championships. How do you answer that?
It's cute. It's cute that people can quote me for things as such. In reality, I've been in way more playoff games, way more finals, semifinals than most of the human beings in Crescent, and that's for a reason. My fire.
But
That
you
fire's
haven't
kept me
won.
there.
But the thing is, they say you haven't won. You win fights, but you don't win the games, championships.
I guess I'm not as sneaky.
And the one championship you won, my brother, you didn't play in it.
No, I won one in Elite as well.
Elite?
I won one
How
in
long
Elite.
ago was that?
Oh, years ago.
Yes.
Years and years ago. You are right. Should I have won 1 or 2 or 3 in Crescent in CBL 30? That's a damn fact. I also wasn't a sneak like a Camille, so I couldn't build the best roster in the world. I had to play with what I had. I actually ran one of the most legal CBL 30 teams to date, and that year was the year that I did curse out Farouk. And what had happened, I got suspended 2 games for it. This league was never a fan of my approach, of my honesty and my aggression, and that's the reason I need to take a little one year reprieve from it all, because obviously my emotional sense was affecting you all.
Well, Hamdy, how does it feel to live under the shadow of your brother Hani, basketball-wise?
Do I live under his shadow? Again, I'm gonna go opinion based. I'm pretty confident in myself. My brother knows one thing about me. I fucking possess fire defensively, and I'll play him one-on-one any day he wants, and he knows that fact. My brother, he's my brother, but he ain't that nice either at the end of the day.
So Hani, you could beat Hani one-on-one.
Any man could beat any man, and they put their head to it. That's how it works in life.
Hey, there was a game that there were 30 rebounds registered under your name, but they were actually wastes. And you said to keep the rebounding under your name. Is this a fact?
30 rebounds and they belong to Waste? That's straight propaganda. I had 29 rebounds and not one of them belonged to Waste.
People have said otherwise. People have said it was Waste who got the 30 rebounds, but you saw under your name.
It's too
you said
small to
keep
grab
it.
30 rebounds. You know that's a lie. The guy's like 6, what is he, 5'8"? He ain't getting no 30 rebounds. Come on now, stop the nonsense.
You could take him one-on-one
He's another character I said play me one-on-one. I'll put him in the coffin.
in the coffin?
Yeah, as in finished.
Wow, that's a very strong statement. Hamdy, you are talking about your own brother and you're talking about death. That's a very strong statement. Why are you so excited?
I enjoy instilling fear in other men. And if you can't handle the fire, then why are you standing on the court with us? Don't be a man. Go hide like a little girl somewhere else on the side in the little playground. You ain't don't belong on a basketball court.
But brother, some people are saying that you have been hiding for the past season. You have not been on the court.
Have I been hiding? I just been not wanting to deal with the nonsense of Crescent. I'm tired of the complainers, the people who want things their way, the people who feel that they're entitled, the people who are too opinionated. Sometimes you need a break, and that's what I want.
Hamdy, is it true that Sai wanted you off the team, Tropics? He wanted you off the team.
Sai's been dealing with a little bit of fire in this interview when I mentioned his name, and that had a lot to do with the Halal Bros. This is a man who I broke bread with in Egypt. Came back from Egypt. The man is married to an Egyptian woman that he met through me. So it's funny how come basketball time, when it's time to rebuild a team after winning a championship, he messages me that he wants to drop me.
Wow.
Why?
Wait, he said he wants to drop you?
Yeah.
Why?
That's because he's a clown. He enjoys going with what is... listen, you want to win, I get it. But I don't respect those who go out like that. I love the guy, but then I also hate him. I mean, that's the relationship I've had with Simon from day one. Do I feel he's shady for having asked to drop me? Hell yeah. It was from that day that I no longer liked him like I used to.
So you don't like him anymore?
I still care about the man.
He's not your Habibi?
Everyone's my Habibi. I'll fight for any of you guys in the league.
Listen,
but I still eat any of you at the same time.
Who is your ultimate Habibi in CBL? Who is your favorite person in CBL? One person you can name.
It's going to be Mo H.
Mo H. Oh, mashallah. Handedly cost Primetime the championship in the finals. Do you feel bad making everyone else work hard for nothing?
The year I got injured in the finals, listen, I had almost
Injured,
20...
some people said, once again, you made the excuse and
I faked it. That's fine. Again, some of my biggest fans will be the ones who say these things. At the end of the day, I know what I did. I know what I felt. I've played my heart out. If anything, I should have been on the sideline. I had almost 20 rebounds that game. It's not a game of numbers, but in terms of being a man in that game, I played like a man. So I'm not worried about all the haters. You can keep coming with your fan base and your fandom. I love it.
He enjoys the fans. Thank you for your question. It seems to me that you are a little bitter with the league. Why is this? Is the problem you, or is it all these other people? People are saying you're the problem. Teams don't want you on the team.
How do you approach an answer that doesn't even belong in this situation here at hand? I can't say I've ever hurt any team in terms of a championship run. If anything, when I've left teams don't make it to the finals. They have missed the playoffs. I've seen that happen a couple of times now in my Crescent career. So while I average my 5 points, 5 rebounds, I seem to be someone very important to a team. It's just nowadays, we like a lot of shiny toys, a la Sai.
Hamdy, what are your 3 biggest regrets in CBL? 3.
My 3 biggest regrets: being as nice of a guy as I was in the beginning, which made people feel that I'm a gentle giant, which is incorrect.
A big teddy bear.
Far from a teddy bear. Another thing is I probably could have changed my way of being far too emotional in the eyes of many in the
So
basketball
you agree
league.
you could have been less emotional. You admit to that.
I don't, again, I'll continue, when I come back
Because
to
before you
Crescent,
said you regret nothing. Now you're saying you do feel a little bit...
regret is a strong word. You take what you can from those moments. Will I still come with the same fire? Will I still throw elbows at your face? I will. Will I still dislike Mike the ref? I will.
What's your problem with Mike the ref? What? It's a referee. How much can they control? You control your game. Why are you blaming stuff on the referee?
It's very easy for anyone to say the ref doesn't control your own personal game, but when a ref starts to feel a personal way about you, things can change in the game.
How does he feel a personal way about you? What do you mean by that?
You mentioned in my early tenure of Crescent, I put that man in a headlock. From that day, things have never been on the
Wait,
up
hold
and
on
ups.
1 second. You put Mike the referee in a headlock? Why? What happened? What's the situation?
What's funny in all these stories of me fighting with aggression, people forget what happened beforehand.
Tell us.
Mike was threatening my point guard at the time, so I defended my point guard. That altercation with Mo B and Maz, that was because Maz was tearing my man Wace in the ass, and I decided I'm going to be the big man for the team and defend my power forward, since Wace couldn't do it for himself.
Hamdy, after all this controversy with you, right? Do you feel like you deserve to be in the Crescent Hall of Fame?
If I don't get in the Crossel Hall of Fame, Farouk is just a dirty man. That's a fact.
Oh, dirty man. All right, guys. Mr. Hamdy, we got some gifts for you. We're going to bless you with them. You said some things about Farouk, but he's here with some gifts for you. We got a little bit of gifts for you. Yes.
A good man that he always
Good man.
is.
I will let him come and sit down next to you.
Hey everyone, hey,
Farouk.
I didn't see the whole interview, but
Some things I have to say about him.
I'm looking forward to seeing the final product. Come around here, Shah.
Don't show Farouk what I said about him.
So, the CBL brothers, were all chipped in and got you some gifts. Some gifts we thought you were worthy of.
Let's hope Siam didn't chip in. He's gonna want his money back.
So, one of them is a tissue box.
Yes.
Siam bought this one.
Much
This is
needed.
a Siam product.
Listen,
Thank you, Sai.
A big softy teddy bear needs
I want to
this.
thank you, Sai. I will use this for all my emotional nights.
So you keep bringing up Mike the referee. It's funny, Mike chipped in for a photograph of you and him. Please show the camera.
You know
Love
what? If me and Mike do belong somewhere,
Hey,
and this is our part of history
listen,
we'll have.
From chokehold to photo frame.
I actually
That's how
love
we
this.
do it.
This is actually a very lovely piece of item
So,
right here.
this represents your personality last couple of years.
Sour Patch. Okay. It's
know-
part of the emotion.
You got a big car, and when you sweat, you can use it to clean the towel.
I've been sweating this whole interview. Come on now.
Now getting some real gifts, brother. We have a show a t-shirt for the show.
The Controvershah show.
Look what it says in the back.
Streets ain't safe. Let's show them the gift.
This for you, brother.
I will say it was an honor to be a part of the new programming for Crescent, and may it flourish and continue on for years to come.
Now we realize that you have some, when it comes to money, you earn a lot of it, but you don't know how to manage it. So we got a little book for you that tells you how to understand credit, how to manage money.
Yes, for the better businessman.
Yes. Inshallah, one day you'll be that. It seems like you're very bitter for people that have money. So there's some pictures there for you also to cherish.
Oh, well.
You and Mike?
A zoom in. We got a zoom in, gentlemen. All right, we have a zoom in.
That's a lovely picture right
We have a
there.
zoom in.
And the other one just Mike alone? For you at bed at night? Is it Mike by himself?
For those lonely nights, I know you're not married.
I will put this right above my bed, Mike. I give you my word.
And then here's the
Who else
classic.
would I want to look at?
Here's a classic picture.
Oh, Camille. The few times I've smiled for the camera for Camille.
All right, so all kidding aside, here's some good times picture. When Hamdy was,
Some of the best times.
Yes.
Some of the best times. These are the reasons that Crescent is where it is today. And these are the things that will continue having guys like me and others continue on with this process. It's the only thing I hope that you young men will continue doing so, because that's the one thing I'm afraid of. This league is lacking that love.
So last gift, a little Dunkin' Donuts gift card. You drive a lot, stay awake, get a couple of coffee and
More
Crescent
ways to
Brothers.
gain some weight. I
All right,
appreciate
brother.
that, Farouk.
Keep
And
up the good
brothers
work.
and gentlemen.
Inshallah,
see
don't
you
be
on
so
court.
bitter, and I'll bring in my boy Shah again.
Thank you, Sai. Thank you, Sai. I appreciate it.
Hey, listen, Habibis, Habibtis, I'm so thankful I got to interview Mr. Hamdy over here. Listen, all the stuff we said about him about being soft in the center position, listen, the man is a very good man. He has one of the best hearts in Crescent, and he has given so much to people, and we truly appreciate that, Hamdy. We appreciate you very much, alhamdulillah, and we miss you very much right now in Crescent, okay? So that's it for our episode for today. Inshallah, we will see you guys on the next episode. Yalla, assalamu alaikum.
And I'm talking to the women too. If he ain't got it, then you better have a backup. Streets ain't safe. Said the streets ain't safe, boy. Streets ain't safe. Streets ain't safe. Streets ain't safe. Said the streets ain't safe, boy.
Everybody's looking for something.